Aloha, welcome to an episode. We're following up in teaching Rhino on the Mac, and this assumes you've watched the first video that looked at the navigation of how to get around Rhino, and then you've made some sort of name tag. So this is a follow-up episode just to clarify a few things. So whenever you do text, remember you can just start typing, and then you can press return. We try to do as much with the keyboard as possible. So with the basic text tool, you've got this first name, and you can adjust all of these different settings. And when we press apply, you'll see it'll put it down. Now, if you don't like the size, you could do one of two things. You could either use the gumball here, or you can hold the shift to go down, or you can double click it and you can adjust. You can see the height's already been reflected here, so we could do 0.4. You can adjust it like that. Now, if you accidentally did TextObject instead, feel free to try that out. You have a similar type of dialog, except now, once you press apply and you place it, you'll see that you can't double click to edit it again. And in fact, it just makes it as curves. So, like many things in Rhino, it's really up to you how which tool you want to use. Although, actually come to think of it, this might be a nice little project where you take typeface and you sort of morph it. But anyways, that's a tangent there. If you want to be able to modify the various pieces of the text, you would want to use text. Now, what was left off, and you can see my little outline here, is we need to use explode at the end. So if you are exporting this for laser cutting, you need to take whatever you've made. So let's say, let's see here, can we pick a different font, maybe something that's more interesting here? Okay, right here, Gill Sans. Now, the laser cutter, the computer that's running the laser cutter may or may not have this font. So what you need to do is you select your object, type explode, and you'll see in the bottom left, it says what it's done, exploded an annotation object into 12 curves. So when we double click and we zoom in, indeed it is now curves, which is what you want. But again, if you are still working on exactly what lettering you want, then you can adjust to that. So I think that's about it. Hopefully this makes sense to make sure that you have exploded the text so that then whenever your design is getting laser cut, you can get the type of the typeface, the shapes that you want. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Aloha.